The mainstream media is on the attack once again, calling out One American News for reporting on the protests in Buffalo. However, as OAN's Pearson Sharp reports, One American News is challenging the media to back up their accusations. Take a listen.
One American News is no stranger to attacks from the media. And it's not really surprising considering we consistently focus on just the facts instead of trying to stir up emotions and push left-wing propaganda. And now, once again, OAN is the target of the radical left media, and once again, it's for reporting the facts. This time, over Martin Gugino and the protests in Buffalo, New York last week. Countless media outlets are coming after One American News after we ran a story questioning Martin Gugino's motives at the rally, where he was knocked down after aggressively confronting police. And then, when the President of the United States watched our report and asked the same questions, the leftists in the media suddenly lost their minds. They called us conspiracy theorists and said we were unhinged, ran full-page articles about us, attacking OAN and denouncing our reports from every angle they could, except the facts of our report. Well, it's easy to try and discredit OAN by simply making wild accusations or just dismissing it as Russian propaganda.
The most obsequiously pro-Trump right-wing news outlet in America really, literally is paid Russian propaganda.
One American News sued Rachel Maddow over those comments, but an Obama-appointed judge ruled in Maddow's favor, and now OAN is appealing. But the funny part is, the only way Maddow was cleared was because the judge determined that it was just her opinion and that no reasonable viewer would assume she was reporting factual information. In other words, she can make jokes or say whatever she wants because she's not a real journalist and no one takes her seriously anyway. And that's according to the judge. These are the people attacking One American News. Well, that's fine for the collective media to question our reporting. But now here's the real question. Can they disprove any of the facts we uncovered in our investigation? It's easy to just hand-wave away information that doesn't fit your narrative, but it's much harder to disprove it. And so we challenge the media to answer this question. Is anything we reported untrue? Is one single detail that we uncovered in our stories inaccurate? Because if it is, please, by all means, let us know and we'll retract it. Can MSNBC and CNN and The Washington Post and Forbes and Media Matters and The New York Times and Mother Jones and any of the rest of them, can they explain why Martin was an active member on anarchist messaging boards? If they want to claim he had no ill will towards police, can they explain his own tweet saying F the police? Does the New York Times have an explanation for why even Black Lives Matter protesters themselves, who were there at the scene, thought Martin Gugino was up to no good and was just there to provoke violence?
Not all cops are bad.
He's looking to get punched in the face.
Say stuff,
That's what it
get
is.
fired, and lose their pay.
When the people he's supposedly protesting for don't even want him there, it seems clear he's got his own agenda. Is anyone claiming these protesters didn't call out Martin for being a troublemaker? Can they explain why he was a part of groups that promoted Antifa and were planning a troublemaking summer school for anarchists? Can they explain why, if Martin was such a peace-loving guy, the Democrat mayor of Buffalo called him an agitator, a key instigator in the looting and violence in the city? Does CNN or any of the others have any explanation for why a tweet that appears to be from his own account said that America needs to be destroyed and that he was willing to sacrifice himself to do it? Does the Washington Post have a good reason for why Martin was photographed just before the encounter with police talking with Mike Desmond, the same journalist who recorded him falling? Can any of these other news organizations explain why he ignored orders from police to move and instead suspiciously waved his cell phone over their chests, reaching towards their gun belts? Can they answer or disprove or refute a single one of these facts? Our only goal at One American News is to report the facts, whether they're popular or not. So, if any of these so-called news organizations want to show us what we've got wrong, we'll be waiting. If not, then it seems pretty clear they're the ones pushing conspiracy theories. From One American News, I'm Pearson Sharp.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.